Hi, my name is Mike, and one of the most common questions I get on my laptop upgrade and repair videos is, can you put a bigger battery into a laptop? Now, not all laptops support that. Some do, and we're looking at one here today. This is a Dell Latitude 5531, and it does support installation of a larger battery. To perform this process, we're going to need three items: a standard Phillips head screwdriver, the battery cable for the larger battery, and of course, the larger battery itself. First, we perform one check on the laptop, and that's using the free HWMonitor tool, or HWMonitor, which I show in many of my other videos. In this tool, it shows us the design capacity of the battery, as well as the fully charged capacity and the wear level. You can see the battery has degraded by this percentage and is no longer able to hold a full charge. While this isn't a terrible amount of degradation, I'm about to issue this laptop to a new user, so let's go ahead and get a new battery put in it today. Before we begin, we're going to perform two additional checks on Dell's website. The first is to pull up the specifications for our particular laptop. Again, this being a Latitude 5531, we went to Dell's website for the Latitude 5531 setup and specifications. On here we can see under battery specifications that this particular model supports three different options of battery. The 4-cell 64 WHR battery, which it has in there currently, and which we were able to identify by use of the HWMonitor tool. There's also a 4-cell long life battery and the 6-cell 97 WHR battery, which is the one that I selected to install today. Also on Dell's website, we can see that they list the installation procedure for the 4-cell battery as well as the 6-cell battery, and it even calls out the use of the different cable here in the service manual. I always recommend checking the manufacturer website for your particular model laptop, as no two laptops are the same and they may or may not use a different cable or different physical size or configuration battery. So you want to make sure you purchase the correct equipment prior to beginning this process. To begin this process, we start by turning the laptop upside down and loosening the 9 screws located around the edges and in the center. With the bottom of the case removed, we can now see the existing battery as well as some of the additional internal components such as the Wi-Fi card, memory, the processor, CPU, and GPU are located underneath these heat sinks, fan, storage. The battery itself is of course right here, and you can see, as we indicated earlier, that this is the smaller 64 WH battery. We're going to be replacing this with the larger one. So in order to facilitate that upgrade, what we need to do is remove this plastic filler panel here and also right here in order to physically fit the larger battery in this space. You can see when you hold the new one over top of the old one how much larger the new battery is physically compared to the old one. This is also a good time to blow out any dust around the fan or the vents on the side or back of the case while you have it open with some compressed air. You remove the filler plate by removing the screws around its edges. Likewise, you remove the existing battery by removing the screws around its edges. Next, you disconnect the existing internal battery by pulling on this tab to remove its connector. And here you can see the existing battery is now removed and how that wire is routed from the battery to the connector to the motherboard. If we were just replacing the existing battery, we would want to make sure to remove that cable and install it on the new battery. In this case, since we are going to be installing the larger battery, we have the replacement cable to go along with that larger battery. The existing cable does not physically fit. So we want to attach the new cable to the new battery. Next, we want to fit the new battery into the bottom of the laptop. Reconnect the electrical connector. And screw the new battery in using the screws we removed earlier. Once we have the replacement battery screwed in, the inside of the case dusted out, one final check that's usually a good thing to do while you have it open is just to go around and make sure that all of the other little Phillips head screws for the hinges and around the edges of the case are nice and tight. Then we'll just go ahead and close the bottom back up, flip it over, and we'll be ready to test. We'll go ahead and turn it on without the power adapter connected so we can make sure that the battery is working correctly. And now again, using that hardware monitor tool, we're going to check the health of the new battery. Scrolling all the way down, we can see that the wear level is 0%. The battery is 29% charged, and it does have a new design capacity and fully charged capacity matching the rating printed on the new, larger battery. So we'll go ahead and get this plugged in, and let's get it charged up, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and get it imaged and send it on its way to our new employee. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out a lot. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, have a great day, and stay safe out there.